Hey Hunter, Squash here for part 6 of Casual Gamer Learns a New Weapon. Previously, we killed a flaming squid, an obese eel, a punk rock bear, the cousin of Brother Bear. I now also try to use offset attack when I have the chance. Back to the story, we finally meet the old man, Asmongold, or rather Tashin. Joke time, why doesn't Tashin ever get lost? Because wherever the old man goes, he always Tashin's the way, hee hee. Guardian Rathalos is an artificial version of Rathalos, the king of the skis, and can be found in ruins of Wyveria. Large monsters such as Guardian Rathalos are hostile and are usually the primary objective of hunts. Quick combat tips. The unique Guardian energy from Guardian Rathalos' claw attacks is explosive and dangerous. This energy will cause wyvern milk on the ground to crystallize, and if these crystals are hit by the monster's fire attacks, it will cause an explosion of the same element. Given that they are triggered by elemental interference, slinger ammo could be used effectively against them. Aerial Fireball, the Guardian Rathalos takes flight, and then swings its body around with flames growing from its mouth. After a short while, it will launch a fireball towards a target. From the air, Guardian Rathalos can spit up to 2 instances of fireballs consecutively. Aerial Maneuver, while in flight, the Guardian Rathalos goes for a higher altitude, then swoops both of its talons on the hunter's position and turns as he lands to face the target. He follows up with a white fireball where he planted his talons. The Guardian Rathalos can also perform this move from the ground by jumping from his original position and into the target's position. When enraged, he can follow up with a fireball attack. Aerial Maneuver 2, Reverse. This is an alternate version of the maneuver where he starts the combo by going airborne, unleashing a fireball, then quickly turns to strike his talons where his target is. It is similar to the first aerial maneuver, but the sequence is reversed. Aerial Strafe. While airborne, Guardian Rathalos will frequently reposition and will sometimes shoot a fireball while in flight. Always keep an eye on the monster while it is in the air. Aerial Assault. The Guardian Rathalos quickly takes off from the ground by kicking with its hind legs. He then pulls back his wings and swoops down at a target, focusing all of his power in his hind legs. There is a variation of this move where white flames will appear in the area below him. Aerial Tail Swipe. While in the air, Guardian Rathalos tucks its tail behind its face to prepare for this move. After a brief pause, he then swipes his tail in an arc below him. Enraged Charge. When this monster is enraged, the Guardian Rathalos will immediately charge at hunters while airborne. He will charge forward with his talons first to knock down the first hunter that he sees. Fireball Guardian Rathalos raises its head and wings as the flames in its mouth glow brighter. After a while, he releases a fireball that travels in a straight line toward a target. Fireball Takeoff, Guardian Rathalos raises its head and wings, and then shoots a fireball from its mouth, directly at the area below him. He then uses the force of the fireball to push him off the ground into takeoff. Incinerate. While on the ground, Guardian Rathalos releases a straight line of flame directly in front of him. The flame lingers for a few seconds. Powerful Bite. Guardian Rathalos pauses briefly as it prepares to bite its target. It pulls back its head, then lunges sideward as it pivots its body with a powerful bite. This move can be repeated up to 2 times. Ruthless Charge. Guardian Rathalos dashes in a straight line towards its targets to trample them. This monster only performs 1 charge, but when enraged, it will often follow up with one of its other attacks. Strong Talon Attack. When enraged, Guardian Rathalos quickly takes flight, rushes forward, then proceeds to fly at a higher altitude. When he reaches its peak, he will crash with a powerful strike using its talons, followed by an explosion of white flames. Sweeping Flame Breath. While airborne, Guardian Rathalos raises his head up high as he turns to its side. He then sweeps its head from right to left as he unleashes a fiery breath in the area below him. Swoop Attack. Guardian Rathalos will quickly take flight, flap its wings forward so his body is pushed back by the strong wind. He then swoops forward toward a target to land with all of his power. He follows up this move by going airborne again, and his mouth will glow with fire to breathe flame into the area directly below him. It can blow away hunters when hit directly. Tail Attack. While airborne, Rathalos will attempt to knock off hunters by aggressively sweeping its tail in different directions. This move finishes off with a white flame exploding from his tail. Tail Sweep. The Guardian Rathalos turns its head to its side while it prepares for the move. After a brief pause, Guardian Rathalos sweeps its tail behind him as his body turns. It can follow up with a second sweep, returning it to its original position. The sweep has a deceptively large radius and may affect a larger area than it appears. When enraged, Guardian Rathalos can repeat this move up to 3 times. White Flame Shield, the Guardian Rathalos will walk away from a fight, then proceeds to stand steadily as white flame gathers at his feet. He raises his wings as the flames grow bigger, and after a few seconds of charging, the white flame will reach his wings and turn into a white-bluish color. Physiology: Guardian Rathalos have distinctive glowing veins over their head, body, wings, and legs, in addition to white patterns on their wings and pale red scales. Behavior and abilities: like other guardians, Guardian Rathalos can harness the power of wyvern milk to enhance and sustain themselves, gaining greater power. Their claw attacks release powerful explosions that create will crystals if they come into contact with pools of wyvern milk, which they can then detonate using fire attacks. Their wounds regenerate if not quickly destroyed. Rathalos tried stand-up comedy once, but his jokes never landed, just like him. After killing the Guardian Rathalos, we head back to town for a very long discussion stating how Tashin has not seen Nada for a long time, and how they survived the wreck caused by an unleashed dog. That's Arkfeld BTW lol. After a very long and boring walk, we finally skip and cut the scene. Cutscene joke. Arkfeld is a flying wyvern that can be found in all 5 biomes of the game. Large monsters such as Arkfeld are hostile and are usually the primary objective of hunts. Quick combat tips. The more energy this monster absorbs, the more ferocious its attacks become. Once they fill their energy tanks, their chain blades will sweep out to attack an even wider area. Conversely, since their wings possess organs that absorb energy, a hunter can force the energy to leak out by focusing attacks there. Flooding them with continuous elemental attacks will eventually overload the organs, forcing the monster out of its enhanced state. Arkfeld moveset. Aerial dive maneuver. While on the ground, the Arkfeld will quickly gain altitude by flapping its wings and jumping. Once it's airborne, it will dive to drag both chain blades onto the ground and flip in the air just before it lands back on the ground. Arm strike. While on all fours, the Arkfeld will quickly turn and its body will start glowing. As it lets out a roar, it will pull back its right arm above its head and then step forward to strike the ground. Arm sweep. The Arkfeld will slowly pull back its body while placing its right arm in front of it. After a quick pause, it will pull back its right arm, dragging along the chain blades on its side. Arm swipe. While on all fours and being attacked by hunters on its right side, the Arkfeld will shift its weight to the left and raise its right arm. Once the arm peaks, it will strike the ground and swipe it towards the hunters. Chainblade assault. When enraged, the Arkfeld will do a combination of a whipped chainblade starting with the left and then the right. As it retracts the right chainblade, it will twist its body and fly to release a double chainblade attack. The Arkfeld can also do this move by starting from the other side. Chainblade strike. The Arkfeld will quickly take a step back and pull its left arm on its side. Then, it will strike the left side chain blades in front, leaving red lightning marks around it. As the Arkfeld retracts the chain blade, the red lightning will explode. Charge. While on all fours, the Arkfeld will pull back its body with its right arm crossed over its chest. As it charges forward, it will sweep the right arm away from its body. Chainblade chain attack. The Arkfeld will release a chain attack of 2 right chain blades and 1 left chain blade. It will start with the Arkfeld stepping forward and then releasing the right chain blades on its sides while glowing. After a quick pause, it will fully extend the chain blade as it slams it on the ground in front of it, leaving red lightning marks on the ground. Upon retracting the chain blade, it will cause explosions on the ground. Then it will follow up with another chain blade on the same side, right, doing the same thing before switching to the left chain blade. So the sequence is right, right, and left. Note, the chain blades on each side do not hit at the same time. There's a slight delay before the second chain blade hits the ground. Chain blade assault and red lightning blast. The Arkfeld's body will glow white and will let out a roar as it stands up on its hind legs. Once stood, the Arkfeld's body will be covered by red lightning, and it will cross its chain blades around its body, causing an explosion. Soon after, it will twist its body to jump, and upon landing, it will unleash red lightning blasts in a large ow-ee directly in front of it. Chain blade somersault, the Arkfeld's body will let out a roar as its body will glow white. After a while, the color will turn red, and it will strike both chain blades in front of it to push itself backward. As the Arkfeld flies backward, the chain blades will latch onto the ground, and it will use it to pull itself forward into a somersault. Upon landing, it will quickly turn around by slamming the chain blades on its sides. From here, it will follow up with a chain blade strike in front of it. Crossed wing blade, the Arkfeld will start howling, and the chain blades on both sides will start glowing white. After a while, the glow will turn red as it rises to stand up on its hind legs and pull back both wings. After repelling the dog, I started to feel weak since I see my damage numbers are 1 and 2. So we fight the Dark Rathalos again to craft its weapon. I'm not going to show the whole fight, don't worry. I didn't cheat or SOS just to make things easier. I'm not like you taking shortcuts here.
Skirt.
Alrighty.
Perfection.
After we watch Boopsy craft our new Rathalos stuck bug, we also need to upgrade our bug, so we gather some stones and leather. So tell me, how do you raise a bug using a stone and a leather? How? Now we meet up with the poetic Cat Rove, who rowed your boat gently down the street. Jokes aside, it's time for the big caterpillar with only 2 legs. Again, this is a rappel quest, not a sleigh, so I need to kill this thing later again. Annoying. The sands remember the tale of Jin Dahad. Long ago, when the desert winds still whispered secrets into the ears of men, there lived a man known only as Jin Dahad, a name spoken with awe, and sometimes fear, across the shifting dunes of the Crimson Wastes. Jin wasn't born into power. He was born beneath a broken moon, in a tent that swayed like a prayer in the wind. His mother claimed the stars marked him with fate. A crescent-shaped birthmark over his heart glowed faintly when he was angry or when danger crept close. By the age of 12, Jin could ride a dune worm blindfolded. By 15, he had outdueled the warlord of the vulture tribes using nothing but a curved blade and a broken smile. But it wasn't his skill with weapons that made him a legend. It was the way he listened. They said Jin Dahad could hear lies before they were spoken and truths buried in silence. When he entered a city, the walls seemed to hum with tension. Not because he threatened war, but because he brought change. One night, under a sky heavy with stars, Jin entered the forgotten city of Arcanet, a place cursed to repeat the same day for 1,000 years. The people lived in a loop, unaware. Only Jin noticed the flicker in time. He walked into the central square, dropped a single coin into the ancient fountain, and whispered, "Let the silence end." The skis cracked open. Time surged forward like a broken dam, freeing the people and dooming the city. For Arcanet had been trapped for a reason. It held the Vault of Echoes, a prison for forgotten gods, and now it was open. Jin Dahad didn't run. He drew his blade, looked up at the impossible creature emerging from the vault, and said, "If you remember me, then you already know how this ends." They say he disappeared in a blaze of sapphire fire, that where he stood, only scorched sand remains. Some believe he died a hero. Others say he walks the dunes still, trading secrets with the wind. But one thing is certain, the desert remembers Jin Dahad. And so do those who whisper his name, hoping perhaps that he'll return.
Yes, it's working. You're doing great. Monster down. down that easily. Done. Guess you've danced with giant monsters before, huh? Danger point. Take cover. Over here! It'll give up soon! Look, it's nearly done. Those ridges to manipulate the air's temperature. Tough it out! Hunter.
Oh, look at the time. Time to end the video. Thank you for watching part 6 of Casual Gamer Learns Insect Glaive by Hunting Monsters. Hope you enjoyed watching as much as I am playing. See you next time, you beautiful bastard. Have a good day.